We will have a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag. Thank you. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'd like to call to order this meeting of Monongalia County Commission of August 12th, 2020. All commissioners are present, and we will begin with consent and approval. Good morning, Colleen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We have 70 exoneration listings for $29,238.04 and 4 requests to create statements in the amount of $4,974.45. We have minutes for July 1st, 8th, 13th, 15th, 22nd, 29th, and August 5th. We have vouchers general county in the amount of $247,822.60. Coal severance in the amount of $1,984.79. Chestnut Ridge Park, $3,049.65. Assessor's valuation, $983.17. Payroll, $1,642,822.77. Purchasing card vouchers, general county, $9,489.67. 911, $36. Chestnut Ridge Park, $1,738.13. Mason-Dixon Park, $8.50. Assessor's valuation, $637.08 for a voucher total of $1,908,572.36. Position vacancies for boards and authorities: Board of Zoning Appeals, Planning Commission, Mon County Development Authority, Camp Muffley Advisory Board, Abandoned and Dilapidated Enforcement Agency, Mason-Dixon Park Advisory Board, Region 6 Planning and Development Council, Historic Landmarks Commission, Mountaineer Trail Network and Authority. We have fiduciary matters or fiduciary orders for August 12th, 2020, and then a separate fiduciary that you're going to want to take up in a separate motion.
Move to approve consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And
you also have the second notice for the administrative closing process for the notice of no response to the order, and those have been set for September 16th, I think it was. No, I can't remember. September 16th, 2020, I believe is what they're set for, correct? September 16th is for those closings.
Okay. So we need to move to approve that hearing date.
Yes.
I make a motion that we move to approve the hearing date.
Second.
properly moved and seconded for approval. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. I see none listed, but are there any introductions of new employees or personnel changes? Hearing none, we will move to comments from the public. You're now open for comments from the public. If you have something that you wish to relate to us, you may come forward, identify yourselves, address, and you'll have 3 minutes. Seeing no one, we'll close comments from the public. We have a resolution in recognition of the ratification of the 19th Amendment. Ladies, the floor is yours.
Morning.
Good morning.
My name is Faye Masulo. I'm president of the GFWC Mountaineer Women's Club. We're a small civic organization for women that's part of the International General Federation of Women's Clubs. We are proud to say that Carrie Blaney is a member of our club and has been for many years. 100 years ago, the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was signed, which granted women the right to vote, thus giving them the same rights as men. The women who made this amendment possible staged protests, marched, were beaten, jailed, and starved, but they persisted. You might say they finally wore the men down. Who knows what the home life was like if a husband dared to go against his wife's wishes. We now have women in all levels of government, voted into office by men and women. Thus, we respectfully request that the Monongalia County Commission support the GFWC Mountaineer Women's Club by celebrating the 100th anniversary of women winning the right to vote. And I present this resolution. Whereas the 19th Amendment recognized the significance of women's suffrage, which, when ratified in 1920, affirmed the citizenship of more than 26 million women and granted them a mechanism to empower themselves, their families, and their communities. And whereas the 19th Amendment was ratified on August the 18th, 1920, and whereas the year 2020 marks the 100th anniversary of the passage of the 19th Amendment and offers an unparalleled opportunity to commemorate a milestone of democracy. Therefore resolved that Monongalia County is proud to recognize that the ratification of the 19th Amendment marked the end of a 3-generation struggle to win the right to vote for women. And also resolved that the Monongalia County Commission supports the GFWC Mountaineer Women's Club by celebrating the 100th anniversary of women winning the right to vote.
Move that we approve the resolution?
Second?
Been properly moved and second to approve said resolution. All in favor?
Aye.
I believe we would like to take a picture.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Okay.
Sure.
If you want to come forward, we'll get one.
I don't want to get yelled at for
If you
nothing.
stand right in front.
Yeah, have them stay in the front so
Yeah.
we don't get yelled
You
at
can hold the resolution.
for 6 feet apart. We'll stay behind, yes.
Yeah, you can stand right there in the middle.
Yes.
Yes. We live in a different world.
Need me to move in, Carrie?
See you, Bruce.
Smile.
Very good. All right.
Thank you very much.
100 years.
Thank you.
Wow.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Colleen, do we have any grants?
I have a bunch of stuff
Okay.
for you today. So the first one I have is the schedule of payments for the Community Corrections Grant. We did this last year where they have you sign the payment schedule. And then also for that, I have a request for funds in an advance payment for each quarter. And each quarter is in the amount of $47,500. And then I also have the Governor's Highway Safety Program. This impaired driving in the amount of $117. I also have Safe Communities in the amount of $1,254.79. I also have the VOCA grant in the amount of $7,652.07. And then we got an email from Carrie DeMassey. She's the director of Bartlett House, asking for a local government approval for shelter activities, Form C. It's for the ESG grant. They needed it by last Friday, so Renetta went and signed it, and that just needs to be put into the record.
Move to approve?
Second?
Been properly moved and second for approval. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Next, we have the Mon County Abandoned and Dilapidated Property Enforcement Agency, a request to move the property owned by REM Engineering Services, LLC, described as District 8, map 2053, parcels 1 and 2, to the complaint stage.
I also get to do that today. So the property, the time for the NOV has expired, so, and the property is still not into compliance, so it needs to go from the notice of violation stage to the complaint stage.
Move to approve that we move it to complaint stage?
Second?
Been properly moved and seconded to move to complaint. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Correspondence. A letter from the League of Women Voters.
This is a letter from the League of Women Voters saying that they had notified us of their change of plans, and they're asking the commission to use grant funds to support their Get Out to Vote activities, which largely focuses on women voters in West Virginia.
Yeah, they had previously
Yeah.
sent us a request because they weren't able to have the event that they were planning, that we gave them the grant for. and they're having to reshuffle again, so they want to spend the money, and it's a $400 grant. They want to spend the money on it, get out the vote effort, so I move that we approve.
Second.
Properly moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Next, a letter from the Mountaineer Area Robotics, their season recap.
Yep, it's just their seasonal recap.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is a very worthwhile organization. In the current fiscal year 21, we actually upped our funding to $3,500, but I believe it's worth every penny with all the work that they do.
I concur. So, is there any other correspondence?
I have one more. We received a request from Chief Judge Cindy Scott asking for permission for Judge Clauges to use courtroom number 3 to conduct his forensic class next semester, or this coming up semester.
And we get this request all the
Right.
time and regularly approve it, so I have no issues with
Right.
it.
That's fine.
It is approved. So, any other correspondence?
I do not have any.
Commissioners?
Nope.
Any unfinished business? New business, consideration of requisition number 44 for the University Town Center Economic Opportunity Development District subaccount.
This is in the amount of $418,622.80.
Yes, this is the regular transfer of the money, and less the statutory lien of $100,000 and tax administrative fee. So this is standard movement. Move to approve requisition 44 as presented.
Second.
Properly moved and second for approval. All in favor?
Aye.
Any reports from elected officials? I'm looking behind the post there. Okay. Hearing none, reports from county commissioners. Tom?
Yeah, first, I just want to reemphasize Saturday, August 22nd, will be at the Mountaineer Mall, will be the back-to-school bash, and from 10 to 1, it will be a drive-through. That will be the letters A to M, last names begin with that, and then from 1 to 4, N to Z. As someone asked me, what happens if you have both? You just come to the first one, and we will make sure, and that is a K to 5 and a 7 to 12, so we will be handing out information during that time. Second thing is, I received several complaints about trash under the Hartman Road Bridge. We went out there to investigate, and we found an encampment there, and it's not in the county, it's in the city, so we have passed that on to the city officials. And just finally, I'd be remiss if I didn't say a happy anniversary to my wife and I. That will be 37 years tomorrow.
Mazel tov.
Thank you. Yeah, mazel tov. And that's it.
Sean?
Mine's fairly short. Since our last meeting, last Thursday, we had our MAP Executive Committee meeting. Saturday, I was roped into helping out with COVID testing down in Marion County. It was actually interesting to see the process, and I really appreciate all the national. I got to work with some of the National Guard people that are actually administering the testing and see how the whole process works. And I also got to spend some time talking to the Marion County Public Health Officer and comparing notes. And he was there on his own time helping out. So it was pretty interesting to see the inner workings. Monday we had our jail bill working meeting. Today's regular day. Tomorrow it's that second Thursday of every month. It's usually a red team meeting and a development authority meeting, and then Friday we have staff reports. And that's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Myself, it seems that I've been the victim of a lot of cancellations of meetings. And speaking of that, as you are aware, obviously the fair has been canceled. Obviously, the fair parade was canceled, but pursuant to that, there is a livestock auction of the children of 4-H and FFA. Now, this will be held on this Saturday, but you can preview it now by going to the Joe R. Powell Auction Services online. You'll be able to bid on these items by being on after registration. At 6 o'clock is when the actual auction begins. But go ahead, look and see what you might want to purchase. These young individuals have worked very, very hard this year, and the duress that they've had to work under is what we refer to as farming. This is what happens to farmers. Expect the unexpected, but be prepared for it. So, thank you.
Move to adjourn?
Second.
We are adjourned.